Faugheen has been in imperious form so far this season. He won the Christmas hurdle by 7 lengths, and he won the Irish Champion hurdle by 15 lengths. The only blemish on that record came in his first outing of the campaign, when Nichols Canyon defeated him, but everybody has bad days. Look at Jeremy Clarkson, he doesn't get a stake. Faugheen is odds on across the board to defend his Champion hurdle crown at Cheltenham this March. Can anything stop the machine? No. Here's 10 things that are more likely to happen than Faugheen losing at the festival. Here's President Assad of Syria. Now, he's spent nearly the last, nearly 5 years waging a violent civil war on his own people. He's used chemical weapons against them, and the carnage spread across the Middle East, playing a strong part in the rise of ISIS. And here he is getting a Nobel Peace Prize. Lance Armstrong, that disgraced former Tour de France champion. He won 7 titles, well, cheated his way towards 7 titles, which has engulfed the sport of cycling ever since. The UCL has decided to take a sod it approach to clean up the sport by legalising every single banned substance, which would create an even playing field across the world of cycling. This paves the way for Lance to return in a blaze of glory and claim his much-deserved 8th Tour de France victory. The Daily Express front page. Now that's always a joyful read. Migrants are bad. Bacon gives you cancer, eat fruit instead. Fruit gives you cancer, eat nuts instead. Nuts gives you cancer, eat grass instead. Grass gives you cancer, eat dust instead. Europe is evil. Angela Merkel is Hitler reincarnated. Diana was murdered. Climate change means we're all going to freeze to death. Life expectancy increases as Britons are happier than ever. Hang on a minute. Aliens. We spent years looking to the stars and wondering what else is out there. Is there another planet with life? Well, it turns out there actually is. A spaceship arrives, and it's full of creatures who look and act exactly like Max Branning from EastEnders. That's the Queen. She's the current head of Commonwealth, but she decides to abdicate the throne in order to spend time doing things that she's been too busy to do otherwise, such as travelling. Rather than just hand the gig over to Charlie, she opens it up in an election, which produces a shock result, as Tregard of Dunshelm, who won fame as a dungeon master on the popular children's television game show Nightmare, wins the poll, becoming King Tregard I and forcing actor Hugo Mutt to spend the rest of his life in character. Zac Efron. Now, if you're looking for a bloke to star in your movie with the basic requirement for the role being an unhealthy amount of time spent without his shirt on, he's your man. He gives women unreal expectations of what a man can be, especially one who enjoys 10 pints of Amstel and a chicken-based item from a kebab shop at the weekend. Zac suddenly realises this and decides to turn down every role in which he is required to move his top. He very quickly finds an alternative career in a local branch of Halfords, so don't worry, local ladies. Arsenal win the FA Cup? No. Manchester City win the FA Cup? No. Man United win the FA Cup? No. Chelsea win the FA Cup? No. Shrewsbury Town win the FA Cup? Yes. Piers Morgan isn't such a twat. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Shock reports coming in from Wakefield, where a born and bred Yorkshireman has apparently bought a round in a pub. And he didn't moan about it or demand every single person he'd bought a drink for buy him one back. Oh look, there's Taylor Swift enjoying a beer and burger in Wetherspoons. And there she is bumping into Randy Lawford in Wetherspoons. And here are Randy and Taylor going out for dinner and a movie. Steak with all the trimmings in a rom-com, of course. Taylor is blown away by how much fun she has with this man and decides she'd be far happier with him than one of the many A-list celebrities she has previously dated. So Taylor and Randy get married and they live happily ever after until Randy loses half her estimated 240 million fortune on the 740 on the all-weather at Wolverhampton.